Here we are. We're ready for another 7 minutes on ITSP Magazine with a new short brand story. Today I'm joined by Kyriakos Lambros, aka Rock. He's the CEO and founder of RockCyber, a company comprised of smart, forward-thinking professionals who are committed to delivering the best possible results for your organization. Rock, thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Sean. Thanks for having me today.
Yep, it's going to be fun. 7 minutes to hear what's going on in the world of RockCyber and managed cybersecurity services. What are you seeing from some of the clients you're working with these days?
Yeah, so a lot of our clients, they've got a lot of adequate security controls in place, but they feel like there's something missing, that they, still need to do a little bit something more to improve their cybersecurity posture. And more importantly, they recognize that there's a disconnect between their security program and business alignment, and they just don't know where to get started. They don't know how to get the best results given their unique environments and their unique operating processes. And I think what's truly innovative about the Rock cybersecurity assessments and our vCISO services is that we're very much premised on the approach that we need to intertwine cybersecurity with business strategies directly to enable the business, right? Because and we've heard this before, we've been pounding the table. This is not just about securing IT assets. It's about shaping cybersecurity as a strategic advantage that supports overall business goals. And really, our services are tailored for organizations that recognize and have a need for cybersecurity to drive business enablement, to improve cyber resiliency. And it's not just a protective, quote unquote, insurance type of measure.
Can I ask you this, Rock? Because clearly both parts are super important. You need to have an understanding of what's going on, and having a team that can, or somebody helping to kind of move you through the response to what you uncover. But it has to be connected back to the business. So talk to me a little about the connection between assessment services and vCISO services to kind of bring that strategic view back down to the tactical aspect of things.
Yeah, so we lead in with an assessment. A lot of the upfront questions in our assessments have to do around the business context, right? What are the revenue drivers? What are the success factors? What are the organizational objectives? What are the organizational goals? And sadly, many clients don't have that on hand. And that's like usually risk number one, right? Like, where at the end of the assessment, that's usually risk number one in the form of getting integrated into an enterprise risk management program or whatever that could look like for their particular situations. And like I said, traditionally, cybersecurity has been treated as a siloed IT function and reactive and disconnected from core business functions. And right again, so the premise of why I founded the company, the premise of why Matt Sharp and I wrote this book over my shoulder, sorry, shameless plug, is that our assessments transform, try and really become transformational in that we are creating that connective tissue between security controls, security strategy, and business strategy, right? And, with our many years of wisdom and experience in the field, like this didn't come overnight. We're able to do so, right? We're able to talk to the strategy level, connect to business outcomes, and because we've been in the trenches. I run security operations centers. I run network security operations for large global e-commerce organizations. We're able to drive down into this is all good and well. Now, how do we get it done? Let's go get it done.
And it's all about priorities, I would imagine. I think, speaking of field, you have clients all over the place, oil and gas, a lot of field and stuff there. What give us a story maybe that helps define or depict the outcomes you help some of your clients with.
Yeah, so we have thanks for that, Sean. We have a very recent oil and gas client, and the cybersecurity program we created not only just reduced their cyber risk or identified their cyber risk and improved their ability to handle and manage cyber incidents, but it aligned directly with their organizational objectives, which were maintain operational reliability, drive positive impact on revenue and profit, and ensure digital and physical safety. And most importantly, and the greatest feedback we got from this client is that we understood that they were held by a private equity firm. And even though they weren't publicly traded, the private equity firm had dreams of exit for them. So they pushed a lot of kind of compliance regulations onto them. And this caused gaps and misdirected goals. And, it was often because the organization really cared about security maturity. They really cared about business success. And most importantly, they cared about the safety of their employees. And what we help do is prioritize all those competing objectives, help plan them out, and give them a strong, well-defined framework and path to follow for alignment with the business.
So as we wrap here, Rock, I think you have a lot of experience in different industries, different sectors, traditional IT networks, OT, ICS, loads of things like that. Operating around the U.S., primarily in the Southwest, with a lot of organizations there. How and where can people find you, connect with you and your team, and do an assessment and perhaps get some of that strategy view of the vCISO services as well?
Yeah, absolutely. The easiest way is to go to our website at just rockcyber.com or hit me up on LinkedIn at Rock Lambros. I'm the only one, easy to find. I'm pretty active. Or info@rockcyber.com. Any of those paths will get you to the right place.
And the first step, once they connect to you, what will you suggest?
I will set up a whiteboarding session, kind of brainstorm your challenges, brainstorm some quick hitting ideas around how to address those challenges, and see where we can go from there.
Perfect. Well, thanks for sharing this story with us, Rock, and hopefully you get some good conversations going. That's 7 minutes here on ITSP Magazine.